he just get disconnected?
Hey.
Oh, we're starting.
And it's live.
Welcome to Crashing Game Night.
That's awesome.
Oh, wow.
Pardon us for our technical difficulties. Our host in question decided to disconnect out of nowhere.
Out of the best possible time. But
there he is.
One of us got to do it. One of us got to do it.
Oh, there goes. He
He's
disappeared.
back. Oh. He's playing a game with us.
Welcome
Yeah,
to
that's
Crashing
exactly.
Game Night. My name is actually Gerard Barrera, and I'd like to start this. No, I'm just kidding.
Definitely can't say this intro isn't exciting.
Oh,
Yeah.
so.
Matt, we don't need Matt anymore.
Yeah,
we don't
no,
need him
no,
anymore.
It's us four now.
Throws
This
him
is
out.
how it is.
There we go. Okay.
There he is.
Let's try this now. Okay, we're live. We're online.
All right.
I had technical difficulties, but this is why we have Zoom. Anyways, let's just get this started all over again. And Jason, I'll do it with all
Rinse
the
and
love in
repeat.
the world for you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do all the love for the world for you, Jason. Welcome to Crashing Game Night. My name is Matt Fiorio. Tonight, Crashing Game Night once again is the little teacher's assistant from the chair, actress Mallory Low.
Hi, guys.
Hey, welcome back,
Yes.
Mallory.
I'm so happy to be back, you guys.
Welcome,
And,
welcome.
uh,
Thank you for coming back.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having me. So great.
And the
Great to be back.
the man with the beanie who actually now has an excuse to wear a beanie here in Arizona because it's now down in the 80s. Gerard Barrera.
My God, it's
What
down
is
in the
going on,
80s.
listeners? What is going
Have you
on?
seen snow yet?
Oh man, I wish we had snow, but no, we don't
Jeez.
get that here. We don't get that around these parts. But I also want to say thank you to the lovely Mallory for gracing us with her presence again. The talented, amazing person that you are. Thank you for
Oh,
joining
stop it.
us.
Stop it. Enough.
Keep going.
Oh, hey,
Uh,
how's it going, guys? What's going on?
At the risk of being I don't know, I'm at a loss for words, but for the risk of being made fun of, I will stoop down to Jerry's level just a little bit. And with the weather that we're at, I'm regularly wearing shorts with a hoodie on.
Yes, welcome to Cali mode, bro.
This is-
Welcome to Cali mode. I love
I
it.
know.
I love it,
And
dude.
then,
You're welcome, Jerry.
I love it.
and that,
I'm
ladies
so
and
proud.
gents, is the babyface Theo Welski.
Hey-o.
Heyo, what is up, everybody? Now I kind of wonder if there's a movie character that like regularly wears shorts and a hoodie. I don't know, Google that
I'll
real quick.
find it. I'll find
I
that.
mean,
I don't doubt it.
I can just start calling you Silent Bob because he wears the long trench coat and shorts.
Yeah.
all the
Oh,
time.
there you go.
There you
but-
go.
And
Silent
then,
Bob's too cool.
and then, and then after a week of ditching us,
Yes.
Bro.
Yes.
the man with the
yes.
couch,
Oh.
Just
our
saying.
Man's
Our
getting
hospice-
scraggly here.
Hey,
our hospitality division, the Lion's Mane, Jason Belidio.
how's it going, guys? How's it going again? I know
Gotta
you
say,
guys
bro,
missed me.
You were
I know you
missed.
guys missed
What's
me.
up
We
with this
always
ditching
miss
stuff?
you.
What's happening? What's going on with this ditching?
Oh, it's
what
been-
happened?
Oh, it got
There's
to
been some drama.
No,
yeah, a
No.
little bit of drama.
Not
a
really.
little
It was
bit of
dinner with
drama.
the in-laws.
It's keeping the in-laws happy.
Yeah.
Keeping the in-laws
Oh,
happy.
that
We
kind of
got it.
drama.
We get
Got
it.
it.
Got it. But
The
Mallory,
marriage
welcome,
obligation.
Welcome back to the couch. I think it might have been a new couch since last.
Yeah, I
time.
think this
Yeah,
is a
I
new
think so.
couch.
I like it. It's clean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we get
Looks great.
more pillows every time we get more pillows. You know,
Yep.
grab a pillow.
Yes. Yes, this couch is black light safe
comfy.
this time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Loving it. Yeah, loving it.
So, Mallory, how have you been? I know you and I have talked about getting you on sooner than you are now, but
Yeah.
because of not one, but two stints of having to fly to Pittsburgh
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
for
yeah.
some starring spots on the Netflix show The Chair with Sandra Oh, which
So awesome.
I'd recommend. I've actually
So
been
awesome.
binging it, and it's hilarious.
Okay, good.
I
have it on my wish
recommend
on my
it.
list.
Just because it's like you've got Sandra Oh, which her on
She's
spot,
amazing.
Like she's on spot with a lot of things, but just the cast of teachers,
Yes.
like they
Mhm.
are just, the professor from Legally Blonde is in it as a
Yes.
professor.
Oh,
Holland Taylor,
yes.
And
Holland
whatnot,
Taylor.
and
Yep.
Holland Taylor. And let's talk Title IX. But, but just all of them, just it's a great cast, and it's witty, and I like the way it's written so far.
Oh yeah, thank you so much for shouting that out. I mean, it's been getting some really good reviews. I'll say that.
Good.
We had a great review in the LA Times, which is pretty amazing. A couple mentions with my name. I couldn't believe it, like right next to Sandra Oh's. But I'm like reading the LA Times. I'm like, oh my god, there I am.
You're there.
I'm there. It's and they spelled my name correctly. Yeah. Well, first off, let me just, before I discuss the chair, like I said, I have a surprise for you guys. Okay, here's my surprise. Okay,
Yes.
I'm wearing the shirt.
Yes. OG.
OG shirt. Love it.
So
Love it.
I'm going to do a shameless
Amazing.
little plug for them, guys. If you haven't gone to their merch section on their website, please go to it, because I will say this shirt fits me so well and is so comfortable.
Right?
And I wear it
So
like
soft.
I could wear it as a pajama. I could wear it as, out like casual wear. And it's like a scoop neck.
There you go.
Go get your own.
Good.
So does this mean when a couple of us come out to LA in November, we need to bring you one with the new logo on it?
I think that's exactly what it means.
Awesome.
That's exactly what it means. Mhm.
And that maybe we'll have to, because we're supposed to get together with John, just all of us.
Oh,
Yeah.
There you go.
Good old lunch.
Yes. That's going to be
love
amazing.
John. I had no idea John and I had birthdays around the same time. You know how I
Really?
learned? I learned of that through Twitter, apparently. I had no idea until
Mhm.
somebody
Oh,
was
no
like,
way.
happy birthday, John. Bentley. And Mallory Low's birthday is like a couple days after. And I was like, wow, that's great. We share a birthday month. It's fantastic.
Oh, sweet.
There you
And
go.
how was your, and one thing to ask you is, how was your birthday this year in the life of COVID?
Honestly, my birthday, I gotta say, even though it was still during this time, I had such a freaking awesome year, you guys.
Good.
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 And I'm I'm just so grateful for all the opportunities that have come during this year, and it was a great birthday. I had a lot to celebrate this year.
Good.
And well
Because
deserved.
you've been
Good
really
job.
busy the past
Been
year.
awesome.
It honestly, yeah, it was so crazy because during the
Like just-
pandemic, a lot of unfortunately a lot of work stopped. But however, with voiceover, it just was so incredibly busy, and I'm really grateful for it. But also, I didn't think that the theatrical side, TV and film, that was an opportunity that was going to come.
Mhm.
Until I had the opportunity to audition for the chair, and then that all changed. And it's been one of the best experiences I've had in my life so far.
So awesome.
I mean, not to mention
Yeah.
working with Sandra Oh, people like Sandra Oh,
I mean-
Jade Watts, Holland Taylor.
I mean, she's getting you
living
on
legends.
Killing Eve season 3, right?
I mean, let's put that out
Oh,
there.
yeah,
I
let's
would
put
love
Sandra,
it.
make it work,
Yeah.
Sandra. You can do it. You got some
I'll
pull,
be some kind of assistant for her. I'll be an assistant of some sort.
right?
I'll follow her around and do anything. Yeah.
But congratulations on all the success. It's well deserved, and we're very happy for you.
Absolutely. So hardworking.
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah.
watching all your Instagram stories, is just watching the whole thing throughout the
Mhm.
year. It's been awesome.
Oh, thank you.
I-
I try to be relevant on Instagram and just on social media in general. I'm not really social media savvy, but I try my best.
And I love the fact that, when you went for your second rap, right, that Sandra Oh was like celebrating along with you in that video. And that was really nice to see, of an actress of, her level, with
Of
Grey's
course.
Anatomy and all of that, celebrating, that fact that you came back for another round, and,
It's what's incredible about Sandra Oh, not to mention she's just a talented actress and human being, but she's just so respectful and so kind to everyone on set.
Mm.
And her professionalism is just it's just gold standard. Because I remember the first day on set, I was walking into the makeup trailer, and obviously it's my first day. I'm a little nervous, I'm like kind of walking in. I was sitting in the chair, and all of a sudden I turned to my left, and Sandra Oh was sitting right there. And I just did a casual like side eye, and then just kind of turn my head back to center, not to make it obvious, that I'm like staring right at her. I'm getting starstruck. But a few seconds later, she stands up. She comes behind me, puts her hands on my shoulders, and like shakes me and says, "Oh my gosh, you're here! Welcome!"
Wow, that's awesome. Just hypes you up.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I felt so many emotions at that time, but I just couldn't believe how just open she was, and how, like I said, just so kind to everyone, no matter what role you had on set, whether you were a key grip, you were you were in the camera crew, a PA. She was so respectful to everyone. And
that's awesome to hear.
And I think that's why just her professionalism, it transferred amongst everybody on set. So nobody was really anxious about anything. Everybody was able to be creative and play, because it was such a collaborative experience, and there was a lot of respect amongst each other, and everybody treated everyone like an equal.
That's great.
So
yeah,
it makes me want to watch The Chair that much more.
Oh yes.
Because we're going to see that translate into the show so much.
Yeah.
Right. And I think because it was the first season, everybody's trying to figure out the tone, right? What's the tone of the show? How is it? What is it going to be? Is it going to be quick? Is it going to be fast talking? A lot of comedy. What is it? We're all trying to figure it out together, which is really cool. So it had space and room for collaboration and having that open-mindedness. So it was so fun.
That's so
awesome. So fun. And so we shot in Pittsburgh. And so what you were saying on my Instagram post, I posted 2 videos. I like to post and film my rap videos of when I rap on a set. But in this case, I rapped twice, because there's this last scene in a montage. I'm not going to say any more, Theo, because you haven't seen it. In episode 6. Well,
okay, episode 6.
Episode 6. Look out for it.
I haven't gotten to 6 yet either, so.
Okay. I'm not gonna say anything. But I ended up rapping. Came home. Was home for about maybe a week. I get a call from the showrunner, Amanda Pete. A call from Amanda Pete. I mean, come on.
The Amanda Pete.
Amanda Pete. Okay, the Amanda Pete. She calls me, and she's like, "Hey, Mallory, how's it going?" And I was like, "Oh, hey, I'm great. I'm trying not to, show that I'm overwhelmed and that I could speak English and that I can put it together." And she said to me, "There's this scene that we actually wrote in, an extra scene that we wrote in for you in the montage in episode 6, and we would like for you to shoot it." And at this point, I'm thinking, "Oh, heck yeah, of course. Are you guys we're gonna shoot in LA? No problem." Turns out she's like, "No, we want you to actually fly back to Pittsburgh and shoot this small little scene." But here's where it gets even better. So that day I was on my way to Joshua Tree to celebrate my anniversary. I literally was on the way. My bags were in the trunk. She's on the phone with me. She's like, "So I know you're going to Joshua Tree, but I would need you to actually fly with me tomorrow in my private jet back to Pittsburgh."
Oh,
jeez. Wow.
Private jet.
Yeah, right.
Keyword.
And yeah, exactly. So I immediately said, "Absolutely, yes. Please put it all in email format and email, because I will not remember anything that you're saying right now, because I'm in absolute shock." And so she did, and we ended up having to take all our bags out from the trunk and bringing them all back home, because now I had to pack for a 7-day trip back to Pittsburgh, because I had to quarantine again.
Oh, okay.
So I could shoot on a Friday. So yeah, I was in a private jet on the way to Pittsburgh with Amanda Peet sitting right next to me and her assistant in front of me. Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's incredible. Wow. That's
Oh,
one
man.
hell of a
So-
story to have.
And
Oof.
isn't that the best way to fly?
I'm gonna say
The only way to fly.
The only way to fly.
I'm not gonna
That's
say I'm spoiled now, but hey,
You got that taste though. You got that taste.
Did you take it all in? The no waiting in the lines, the no security.
It was
Amazing.
crazy. It was almost like it's like Air Force One at that point, right? So I had a car take me, and we go into this gated area, and there's these jets, and then they just drive you to the plane. And for a second
inside the hangar, right?
No, it's not.
Oh,
well,
outside on the runway.
It was already on the tower.
Oh, on the runway.
Already on the
Yeah.
runway.
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
I only
Right,
know because
so-
my boss brags about it. That's the only way I know anything about it. Ugh.
So awkward me. I'm not used to this type of luxury. I got out of the car and I stood there for a good 5, 6 minutes. Finally, the pilot comes up to me and says, "Oh, Mallory, you're welcome to wait on the plane if you'd like." And
What?
and the plane, the jet stairs are like,
Yeah.
right there, and it's all
Yeah.
like carpeted. And I was like, "Oh, no, that's not my plane. That's not. Amanda's not here yet. That's not my plane."
Are you
And
sure
he's
I
like,
won't
"Well,"
break it?
That's exactly what I was thinking. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I'm gonna fall on the steps. Something's gonna happen. I'm gonna make a fool out of myself." And he said, "You know what? Your name's on the list, so you could wait on the plane." So I was like, "Okay, that's great." So
You're
I was
on the
starting to-
list.
I like that.
Yeah.
I want to be on a
There's like-
list.
There's
Yes.
like a VIP list, So I was grabbing my bags, and the pilot says, "No, don't grab your bags. I got it for you. I will take your bags." And he puts all my luggage underneath the plane, and he says, "Go ahead, you can go up the stairs into the plane." And I just was like, "Oh my gosh, I didn't have to go through security. I didn't have to.
Oh,
I don't have to
man.
lug my own luggage. What is this?"
How great was it?
And it was honestly, so of course I was like, "Could you snap a quick little picture?"
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect. I would have been mad
So
if
I
you
do.
didn't ask
Oh,
for
I
that.
love it.
Oh yeah. So I took a couple pictures and then I ascended into the plane. And the funny thing about it is when you go into a private jet, there's two seats like this. Well, there's a couple rows of seats. There's a table in between, and then there's like couches in the back. So when I got into the plane, I just was so confused as to like where I sit. I'm like,
You're like,
Because we're used to
I-
assigned seating.
Right?
I'm like, A3, I don't know. And I asked the stewardess, she was so kind. I asked her, I said, I feel so funny asking this, but where do I sit? Do you know where I sit? Do I have an assigned seat? And she was Southern. She was like, "Ma'am," she was like, "you can sit anywhere you want. This is a private jet, and honey, I'll tell you a little secret. I like to sit here. If you want to sit there, you can sit there. I like that seat." Like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll sit here. And so I just sat there anxiously awaiting Amanda Pete's arrival. And then she came on the plane and kind of like lugged her stuff around and whatever. But it was the most like overwhelming experience just sitting there. Like I was trying to seem as comfortable as possible, but inside I was like, I cannot believe this is happening.
I totally
What
get
is
it.
my life right now?
Yeah.
Like I'm in a private jet, and there were like these buttons like right next to me, and I so badly wanted to just like
Push them
Cut them
all.
all.
Oh, I totally would have done that.
Like-
It's like, what does this
to kind
do?
of like, what does
Please.
this do? What is this? But I didn't want to break anything. And then you have your own like private bathroom in the back, and everything is all like wood, and it was very overwhelming. It's such a great experience. I gotta
That's
say, I will
awesome.
never forget
That's
that.
so
experience.
awesome.
Yep.
I didn't even realize she had moved into doing producing until I saw her credited on the chair.
Oh, I didn't know
Yes.
that either.
Yeah, she's actually written a few plays and stuff like that too. So,
Oh, wow.
but this is her first actual TV show.
Yeah, she's a
So-
writer on it, a producer, and
Mhm.
That's incredible.
Showrunner.
Wow.
Nice.
She ran the show.
Oh, good for her.
ran the show.
That's
you
awesome.
know? She was so great to work with. She was on set almost every day, working alongside the director. She was very just actively participating in every single thing, every part of production. She was. What's great about her is she's an actress too as well. So directing me and talking to me about things, and she was able to kind of really gear me towards her vision because she has that actor's mindset.
Right.
So she was able to communicate what she wanted, and the scenes and stuff. So she was so great. Oh, I can't. I don't even have. I'm so emotional. If you see my Instagram post, I also posted a screenshot of me crying. You saw that, Matt, right? Okay.
Yep.
So after every scene I did with like Sandra or Jay Duplass, I walked back to my trailer and I started crying because not only am I an emotional person, because it's my job, like I say, but just they were just so reassuring, and hearing just their compliments about my work just confirmed the fact that like this journey that I've been on for years, that I'm doing the right thing and I'm on the right path. So it really got to me. It really
That's
got to my
awesome.
heart.
That's
and my
great.
That would
emotions.
get at me too.
I mean,
easily.
Like,
Yeah.
that Sandra Oh, it's almost kind of like having your idol like come up to you and just be like, man, your work is just so fantastic. I'm loving like what you're doing. It filled me with so much joy, and yeah, I got really emotional after each
I wouldn't have made it back to the
good.
trailer. I would have broke down right in front of Sandra Oh. You're like, oh my god, I don't do this.
Oh my gosh, no lie. I actually did. Like on my first last day on set, it was a scene with her, my last day, and I was supposed to, and because of COVID, we all have separate cars that drive us to set and stuff. But this time, since I wrapped with her, she was like, "Oh, Mallory can sit in my car. She can come with me." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be in a car with Sandra." And so many, oh my gosh, moments. And she was just talking to me, and we had a great conversation, and she was complimenting me, and I legit started tearing up, and I couldn't hold it anymore. I was like, you know what, you're just gonna see me cry. Oh well, you can judge me all you want, but you're freaking Sandra Oh,
Right?
I'm happy to be here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, of course. I would totally do the same. But
I
I
mean,
can't act worth the damn, so I don't think that will be happening anytime soon for me.
I mean, you got to
never
look
know.
at it
It's
though.
almost, you gotta
Unless
look,
Jerry
I mean,
starts
look
his
at,
production and just puts me on the production crew, I can meet somebody.
I got some ideas.
Get that movie going, man.
Yeah.
Right?
oh,
Come on, man.
Hey,
doing some writing. I love that. Yeah.
I have
Jerry.
I've been writing for a few years, and I worked in the film industry for 6.5 years, and I still keep in touch with the two producers I used to be an assistant for, and they got me up
great.
to working up to like technically I stopped working when I was a first AD. So,
Yeah. Oh,
but,
first AD. That's not an easy job.
yeah, but I loved it because I love being on set, but I also love like facilitating. So that was my favorite job. Yeah.
Oh
so
yeah.
although I do have acting experience from like a 4th grade play.
Hey,
You're above me. I've never been in a play, so you're good.
It was called Cosmic Pinball, and it was like this galaxy traveling pinball machine.
That's so great.
like
And,
the Windows, like old Galaxy pinball machine,
it was
like the Windows game.
No, it was like a little pinball machine. Like
Oh my
they brought it on.
Oh my
And
god.
I was the understudy to the main character, and he
Oh,
came
wow.
down. He
There
came
you
down
go.
with a busted ankle.
Yes.
Like the week
Right.
before.
Don't lie.
Right.
It just
But-
happened
No.
the night
I did.
before.
No, but honestly, Jerry knows this. I would much rather at this point be set photography for me.
Mm.
I would just.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
I
There you go.
mean, I've shot, shooting weddings and stuff like that. It's pretty much the same thing. You're just going around the set, you're taking your pictures and stuff, staying out of the way. And
I love the BTS photography and stuff. Those are fun.
Mm-hmm. It's so funny to me because whenever I see BTS, like when I see like set photography, it's so weird because you see the camera, like I see it in the corner of my eye, right? I'm trying to like nonchalantly, like I'm trying to like
trying
pose
to
nicely.
Yeah, trying to ignore it is so way
hard.
more awkward. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I love not knowing. It's better for me not knowing that they're there because when I see it, I'm like, oh, it's there. My good side.
Because then you stiffen up and then you lose that looseness. Yeah.
It's so true though.
But I love behind this BTS shots of like movies. I love it when they're in documentaries. It just makes it feel more real and
Oh yeah.
You could pay me all day long to go do that stuff. I would love it.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Really? So what other photography have you done?
I've done nature.
Sorry,
I've
my
shot
dogs are barking. My dogs are
weddings,
barking. Sorry about that.
Senior pictures, family pictures, nature shots. When I lived in Colorado, I had a business for a few years.
Really?
Yeah. Matt actually shot my wedding.
I shot Jason's wedding.
Flew out to Hawaii, shot his wedding.
Yep.
I love that, Rat Pack shot that we did of you guys against the wall.
Yeah.
I still love that black and white shot. Now, granted, we can't see Jerry's face, but that was the best part about that shot, though.
You see Jerry's face in the picture.
Well,
I think a mug is in front of me or something like that.
Oh. No, not the bar. Not the bar. At the wall.
Wasn't the bar?
This is the one out in the hallway.
At the venue.
Oh,
yeah. So it was one of those just Rat Pack classic, 40s and 50s type shot. And then all of a sudden, Jerry just turns around.
Yeah.
For some reason, I don't remember why. And he's like facing the wall. It's like we put baby in the corner. And I'm like,
but like low key, I really enjoy that picture now. Yeah. I just love it that like I even forgot what like distracted me, or maybe it was the bartender, or like I think they were suggesting like you might like to take shots over here, and I just like it was just perfect timing. But that shot is pretty funny though.
I think it's official now. Every wedding picture that I've seen Jerry in, he's not, or at least every good one that we love.
Oh yeah,
he's not looking at the camera. Nope. He's never looking at the camera. He's always off looking at something else. Like the one with the two of you at your wedding, Matt. Like our favorite one.
Oh my God!
He's still not looking at the camera. He's off to the side, just joking about something.
It's probably planned. He's probably like, "Oh, there's a camera. Look to the side."
Yeah. Don't look at the camera. Don't look at the camera.
I don't know if you guys remember, but from like How I Met Your Mother, like Barney's like superpower with pictures.
Yeah.
Jerry's the opposite.
Never take a bad picture. But I always take a bad picture.
Like, get my jawline. Turn to the side.
Yeah,
exactly.
Me, I would probably just look. That would be my picture.
For me, with like those candid shots, I always like to pretend I'm laughing. I'm one of those like pretend laughers. So like,
you get the best smile with a fake laugh, though. You get the best smile with a fake laugh.
It's true. It's so true. That's what I people used to tell me, like when I used to get headshots done, I'd be like, oh yeah, because I would like smile very awkwardly, just do a big smile, and they'd be like, no, that's not natural. And then I'm like, well, what do you want me to do? And they're like, just like laugh or something. And I'm like, well, tell me a joke, something funny. And then when I would laugh, and that would be the good shot because it shows the personality,
right?
So natural. So wow, that's crazy. I didn't know that about this little history here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Luckily, we were all nerds, and then we all enjoy conventions, and that's how we met in line for a video game.
Oh.
All right.
For figurines.
R.I.P. Disney.
Not for a video game, for figurines.
Yeah,
Disney Infinity. Oh, I love Disney. I love Disney.
Honest.
Yeah.
So real quick, speaking of Disney, they settled with Scarlett.
Oh, they did.
Oh, really?
Cool. The news just broke an hour ago.
Oh,
wow.
So
how'd they settle it?
The terms of the agreement have not been disclosed. But,
oh, jeez.
But it is.
But they've settled. They just haven't disclosed anything yet. Okay.
I mean, she wanted $50K. or 50 million rather. So it was.
Man, Marvel's gonna be a little light in the wallet for the next couple of years.
Are they though?
It
Are
may
they though?
be. It may be lighter
Depending on
because
how
they're
much they got to
getting
pay out the
copyright termination.
yeah.
Oh
the
yeah, that's
leads
right.
and
With Marvel
the artists,
or
yeah.
with Sony.
The family's asking for
A lot.
Oh, that
a
one.
lot.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
this-
Wait, I haven't been following this. Wait.
So
So there's a
what's going on?
lawsuit.
Yeah.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
Okay, so there's a lawsuit going on with Marvel's intellectual property. So right now, Iron Man, Hulk, pretty much the Avengers
Spider-Man,
and
Thor.
other key entities are technically still part of the Stan Lee's family. Like they still own part of that, and I guess they haven't been like compensated. So, and technically, they have a part interest in the actual intellectual property, so they have a say in the matter. So, therefore, they're kind of delegating on like a settlement. And as of right now, if they don't do that in time, all the movies that are slated right now, they can get pushed back.
Yep.
Oh my god!
The shows, the movies, everything. Yeah.
I heard that they were going to like try to
everything
counter it with
yeah.
a copyright law that involves with how old the intellectual property is. Like if it's like over 30 years old, it's up for sale type of deal.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, DC went through something similar. It happens to be a lawyer that's representing Marvel this time around that represented DC. So it ended up being settled out of court. So
they'll settle, but like I said, Marvel's shelling out a lot of money right now.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
they're gonna be a little light. Well, I mean, not really. I mean, all they got to do is just shell out more of the movies, and they can be back to even. But
just make another theme park and of Marvel, and you'll get all that money back from everybody.
That's true.
There you go. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so Mallory, here, let me show you this.
What are you doing? Oh no! What are you showing?
I went and grabbed it off.
Oh my god! That
See,
hair.
he's not looking at the camera ever.
Never.
See, I told you. See, it's the jawline. See, he's like, oh, the camera's there. Look to my right or look to my See?
Yep.
But dang, Jason, that hair.
I know.
Dang,
your hair
dude.
was long.
That was the true
That's incredible.
I had hair. I had hair.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, and you were all clean
long-
shaven.
Oh
How
man.
long did it take you to just grow your hair out that long? That's real
That
long.
was like took me like 2-3 years, just nonstop, and just a quick like cut of the split ends and kept it going.
Only 2-3 years?
Yeah, it wasn't
Wait a minute.
long,
I
man.
remember this.
2-3
picture. Jason,
years would take me to get to where your hair is at now.
Jason, you told me to look at the wall. Like you told me to like do something weird. I remember this. Like, dude,
I don't even understand the
like, you just
position.
look
It
at the
looks
wall.
like you're like maybe urinating on the wall.
Yeah, it does kind of look a little like you're urinating.
Oh my god, it does.
Yeah.
Okay, that was intentional. That was not intentional. I mean, but
Uh-huh.
it's pretty funny.
Oh man.
Well, let's discuss this. I'm gonna step away for just a brief second because
He just runs
and
away.
That was actually like not the longest, but I kind
No,
of, like,
that wasn't the longest that you've had it.
Dude, I had like hair down.
Was
like,
it?
almost to my lower back? It was.
No.
Oh, that's right.
Bro.
Same with my
Is your
beard.
hair
Dude, that needs to
straight?
happen again.
It's wavy, so it's
Oh.
yeah, so it's a little.
So you had to condition it too, huh? Did you have to
Yeah.
condition it as well? Yeah.
Uh,
So you have to take care of wavy
All
hair.
the
Sure.
full 9 yards, and I was like, it was the same with my beard. My beard was like maybe about chest, like mid chest.
Did you go with did you go through like a bottle of shampoo and conditioner like a day
dude?
every time?
It was a fun time. Like it wasn't a bottle, but I mean
That was
like, it
true
a-
lion's mane years.
Yeah,
Bro.
that was
Lion's
true
mane.
That's
lion's
impressive.
mane.
That's his nickname. His nickname is Lion's Mane.
So wait, what made you want to cut your hair though?
Work.
Oh, work.
Oh.
Got it.
It was
yeah, that's
completely
right.
work related, and I
That's
was
fair.
like, you know,
They were like, Jason, it's only down to your butt at this point. Come on.
yeah.
We got to chop it
bro.
off now.
Like I was trying to rock like the man bun for the longest time, and then I was like, you know what, just boom,
Hack it.
just hack it off, and I was like, okay, like
Did you cry? No.
a little bit.
You
a
didn't
little
get
bit.
emotional. You
There
did a
was
little
tear.
bit.
There was a tear. Yeah.
Oh, the dedication. Oh, the
Just-
dedication
yeah,
I
I
put
was like,
towards
oh,
growing that
man.
lion's mane.
Yeah.
Mm.
All the time I'd ask like my wife, I'd ask like friends, hey, do you have a hair tie on you right now? Like she was just like, yeah, I got one right. Oh, hold on.
You didn't get in the habit of having one on your wrist?
No, I would, and I asked my coworkers too, and I was like, hey, do you have an extra hair tie on you right now? Like,
Because it looks like Jason from the picture and just from looking at you, like you had like thick hair. Like your hair was just very healthy.
mhm,
You know?
yeah. So all the time I'll just use like even like the beard. I would use a lot of products inside, and like it's getting a little bit long. I'm having that face mask.
The underbeard.
The face mask
the
underbeard
protrusion.
now.
Yeah.
So I have to cut that off.
Yeah,
so
the
weird.
face mask underbeard. Every time I see people with that, I'm always like, where actually is your mouth? I can't tell anymore. You know what I mean? It's just kind of hard for me. I'm always like,
So, Jerry, I went and grabbed the other picture that we were talking about.
Yes.
Oh
so is this
god.
another picture of him urinating on the wall?
No.
Oh no.
But
Another angle?
Jerry, you have a problem with urinating on walls, dude. What the hell?
Okay. First of all,
Side angle
for everyone
or-
listening, that is half not true.
I mean,
Don't
come
know.
on.
There he is.
Yeah.
Are you pretending to be on the phone?
I
Yes.
know,
Are you
I know.
really on the phone?
I'm really
Let's ask that question.
We're sitting there trying to take pictures, right? And then he's like, no, hold on. Pulls
Oh,
out his
crap.
phone.
So it was staged. Mm-hmm.
And then, hold on. Let's further go down this memory lane.
The other
Oh,
one, the
geez.
group one.
Man.
All of a sudden, all the pictures and
Oh, yeah.
all these different props.
There it is.
The Jerry.
Oh,
we call that pose the
You proved me
Jerry.
wrong. He's actually looking at the camera in this one.
Wow. So this shot, he probably did this pose like 20 times, and the people next to him are probably like, let's pretend to laugh so that we can
No.
make it like it's genuine.
This was one shot.
Yeah.
There was no
Uh,
practicing. This
there's
was
a-
just straight up.
I wanted to be the only one looking in camera.
I liked how the rest of us in the back like kind of looked like we do not know these guys at all.
Yeah, no.
We're
it's
just
true,
looking
it's true.
away. We
Everybody
don't
else-
know you.
Yeah.
So yeah, we were kind of doing like the whole Captain Morgan. That's what it was supposed to be like, with us
Mhm.
looking off to the side.
But of
No.
course, I got to do something different.
Jeez, Jerry, you can't
I've
even do a
always gotta
simple
do
Captain
something.
Morgan.
Theo, you're so right.
Right?
It almost looks like everybody's kind of like this. Like,
Right?
you know what I mean? Like it's almost
What's
like,
going on over there?
That's
you know, like instead of like, moving off to the side.
I'm
it's like,
used to being the weird guy. It's okay.
Yeah. But
Hey, that's what makes
That's why you fit in so well, sir.
Thank
That's why
you.
you fit in so
but
well.
even when me and Jerry were hanging out, like before all this, like he would always have that pose, the Jerry pose.
with the arms
The
out.
Jerry
And then
Oh,
Yeah.
oh
hands.
man,
Yep.
like our nights at O'Malley's, bro.
Oh, nice and O'Malley. Shout out to
Saying hi
O'Malley,
to
man.
Evan.
When you come back over here, man.
Yeah.
we
Saying hi
gonna
to
go
Evan,
nice.
going to the bartenders.
Oh, man.
Whiskey.
So
Hey, hey.
Oh man, the good old days, man.
Oh,
So
jeez.
while we're on, memory road here, bring us back to the present.
No, never.
Jason, it's that time of month for you.
Oh, yes.
Is it?
I
Yes.
love
Yes.
that we phrase it
Yes.
that way every
I love it.
time.
I'm always
It's just like
so
it's a
happy.
Get ready,
period.
Mallory. This is gonna be
It-
great.
It is so
And-
happy.
We're hyping
I'm-
this
I'm
up
a-
so much, and it's like,
I'm
there we
what's going
go.
on?
All
Oh,
right,
okay.
Jason.
That's what I get.
Here you go.
That's what you mean by time of the month. Got it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jason looks forward to this
Oh,
every month.
Every
Um,
month.
What?
So here's the free months. Here's the free games for Xbox Live Games with Gold. Arrow, Hover, Castlevania, Harmony, and Code Veronica.
Now
Okay,
it
I
is-
I
now
get
in
Resident
HD.
Evil. I get Code Veronica. $20. I still get that.
Mm,
No.
yeah.
Aim.
Mm.
No,
I still feel like that is
Mm.
high. Yes. But
Okay.
I got it for
Castlevania,
10, I got it for
15
$10
bucks for
on
Castlevania?
PSN.
Yeah.
But where do we get this
Um,
$25 for Hover?
I don't understand.
I've never heard of
I've
Hover.
never heard of that
if,
game.
if it's indie, like it might be their actual price. And I was like, okay,
Yeah.
like the first
All
two,
right.
sure, no problem. Castlevania, like
Eh.
I'll give you
But-
the 15, but Code Veronica,
But-
like we know how bad
That's a
Code
10.
Veronica was.
That's a $10.
We know how
That's a
bad it
$10 bin.
was. Like,
If
I
not-
gotta be
not
honest with
$5
you
bin.
guys. I gotta
Here's
be
your
honest with you
PlayStation.
guys. Oh,
Hmm.
there's PlayStation. Gotta be honest with you guys. I've played more Xbox games than I have PlayStation. And I remember you and I talking, and we were like, and you guys were like, you gotta get a PlayStation. You gotta get a PlayStation 5. You gotta get a new
Yep.
one. I still have not yet played Final Fantasy. Very shame.
Well,
It's okay. It's okay. No judgment. I still haven't finished it. I'm taking my time.
yeah. So here's the PlayStation games for the month: PGA 2K21, Mortal Kombat X, and Hell Let
Mortal
Loose.
Kombat X.
Wow.
Yes.
yeah, Mortal
And all
Kombat.
free. I get it.
That-
Yeah.
So,
Not bad. I'm gonna try Hell Let Loose.
so not terrible.
heard of
but
it.
then
Never heard
here's
of
the
it.
other news that broke today.
But it's for free.
It's official. Blue Point is finally a part of the PlayStation family now.
Wow.
Hey. Okay.
To quote Tony Polanco, they finally put a ring on it.
Is that where the O is coming from? Is that why it's blue now? Like, you know.
No, they've always
No,
been
it's
that.
always been. It's
Yeah,
always
it's
been
always
Blue
been
Point. So, but yeah,
Nice, man.
those are your games for the month coming up for October.
Yo,
Mm.
come on,
Now,
games with gold.
I wanna-
get it
I am
right.
going to go on record and I'm going to admit to Mallory, yes, I did finish FF7 remake.
Mhm.
I have not finished the DLC.
Okay.
I still have
All
yet
right.
to go
Well,
back and
there you go.
finish it. So
Okay.
Oh,
Um,
breaking news, guys! Breaking news.
what?
I will join you guys in the family and finally be getting mine on.
That's right.
Hopefully Monday.
That's right.
That's right.
Cross
You got
my
one.
fingers.
PS5.
We did it, boys. We did it, boys.
Yes.
About
My
time.
wife
Oh,
did it, but
That reminds
still
me.
did it,
So,
boys.
do you still want my copies of Death Stranding and Ghost?
I will always take.
Okay. Yeah.
Free stuff is
until
always
you
free
upgrade,
stuff, dude.
You know,
Free stuff is
Yep.
free stuff.
we
I mean,
trade.
like-
We don't. We
Let
don't
me
believe
ask
in
you guys a
trade-ins.
question. Let me ask you guys a question. Where can I buy the PS5 at a good price and not get like
PlayStation
You know what I mean?
Direct.
Like-
PlayStation Direct is the best spot right now, unless you happen
Yeah.
to come across it at Target.
Yeah.
Or Best Buy or Walmart.
Oh.
Yeah.
And if you're willing to pay for a bundle, GameStop said that they're starting to get some in, but they always sell with bundles.
And their
Mm.
bundles are a little overpriced,
Yeah.
really.
You mean bundles with what extra?
It comes with like
controllers or
2
with
games or like a
Games or-
game and headphones or something.
Or a year of
Mm.
PlayStation
but it's
Plus or-
mandatory. You got to buy the bundle with. console, so-
Yep.
So yeah, try those other places first, and GameStop last resort if you can.
Yeah.
Yep.
But PlayStation Direct, that's
Hey.
how we were able to get ours.
Oh, that's how you got
Nice.
yours.
PlayStation
Okay.
Direct.
That's how.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna write that down because
Yeah.
I would like to get a play. I used to play PlayStation back in the day, the first PlayStation. So
What were your games? What were your games?
I used to play Mortal Kombat for sure.
Yes.
I used
There
to
you go.
play. See, gosh, it's been a while. I don't even know. Yeah, I think this was PlayStation. Crash Bandicoot.
Yep.
Yep.
I think it was
Yes.
PlayStation.
Classic.
Spyro.
Yes.
Yes.
You right? Trying to think what else. God, it's been so long. I think those are like my 3 games. Like I used to play that first Mortal Kombat all the time.
Who was your
I'm trying to
character?
Let's see. Who was the one with the fans? Katana? No.
Katana.
That was
Katana.
Katana.
Yeah.
With
Yep.
the fans. Yeah.
Oh, sweet. I was
Yeah.
Scorpion all the way.
Oh, and also
I've
I
never
used to like-
deviated.
I also used to like Lady Shiva, right? I think that's her
Oh,
name.
Yep.
Right, with,
Yeah.
Oh,
with,
yeah,
with
yeah.
all that
Yep.
arms.
Yep.
She was so powerful. Yeah. I
Sweet.
used to play those two characters. But I do now. I play a lot more Xbox than anything. So I do have an Xbox. I think an Xbox One. I think, and I play a lot of. I played like Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh, don't get started. Don't get
jeez.
started. Don't get started.
I
Oh,
knew,
no.
I knew you
So,
have you have
Matt,
a
Matt,
special
moving
card.
along.
I
Matt,
knew you might-
Yeah.
Yes.
And, yeah. It's a fantastic game. I'm so in love with open world games, where you could just do everything. I also play a lot of like State of Decay. Do you know State of Decay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I like to, shoot my zombies. There's something about like with open world games where you're just like going around and like scavenging and like opening things. You know what I mean? And then just
like
random things
immersive,
happen.
yeah, the more immersive it
Yeah.
is, you just get into it and you really feel like you're in that world. That just like okay, you guys can hate me, but just like Red Dead 2. Oh my god. Right?
Wait a minute.
But the amount of time you spent fishing, though, dude.
I love it. I love it.
I just, there's something about, just how immersive it is. So cool to me.
Yeah.
So cool. But yeah, or like Grand Theft Auto. I haven't finished Grand Theft Auto. I think 5. I think it's the latest one. I'm not sure. Haven't finished that yet. But I think they're starting to get a little bit more open world immersive. Maybe not like to Red Dead Redemption level yet, but I would say because right in Grand Theft Auto 5, like there are some places that you can go inside, some like shops and some places.
Well,
most of it's
and
outside.
also that was made before Red Dead 2. That was so so the big games that Rockstar came out with during that time was Grand Theft Auto 5 and then the long-awaited Red Dead 2, which they used a lot from Grand Theft Auto 5 when they put in Red Dead 2.
Got it. I've also been playing that game, The Witcher. You guys?
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. Now that game is
you're
open
killing
world
it.
for
You're
sure.
killing it with the titles right now. I love it. Oh, such a good game too.
Experience. No, it's so good.
Yeah.
So good. Yeah. I love that whole fantasy aspect too. Really, really cool.
I love the whole lore of the Witchers too. Like I think that's originally what drew me, and it's just there's something about being like that rogue, anti-hero, hero, but yeah, I love it. That's so great.
Yeah.
So Mallory, what projects are you allowed to talk about that you have coming up that people can actually keep an eye out for?
Oh my gosh. This question. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes, we do not break NDAs here, guys. So
never.
Don't ask.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm not going to break any NDAs. I'm not going to get fired. But I can talk a little bit about, because it was just announced at Comic-Con, that the series that I recorded throughout the pandemic, it's called The Samurai Rabbit, the Usagi Yojimbo Chronicles. So, yes. So it is
another Netflix show?
Yes, it's the Netflix original show. I'm not going to talk a lot about it, but my character is Chizu. And it's based off of Stan Sakai's legendary comic book character, Miyamoto Usagi Yojimbo. And he's been doing this comic book series since like I swear, before, like right when I was born, like 1991 or many years.
Yeah.
And so they're doing just kind of this new, I wouldn't say it's like a reboot, but it's based off of the original character's his nephew. And I played Chizu, one of his friends in the bunch. And yeah, it's a full Netflix series. So there's a lot of people at Comic-Con that are really excited about it, because if you like samurai stuff, there's a lot of really cool fight scenes. It's going to be a mix of like 2D and also it's just, the graphics are going to be really, really incredible. And I'm really excited to see it when it comes out. I don't know when it's going to come out. They haven't divulged any of that information. But I know that the Stan Sakai Usagi Yojimbo fans are excited about it. So we'll see.
Oh, well, we're going to give it a look-see. Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. Oh, well, we can't wait. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I love a good samurai tale.
Oh yeah. Man. If you like I said, if you like samurai stuff, I don't know if you've ever seen the character, but it's like a rabbit with like a top bun. Jason, you
Okay,
probably
see,
love
I
it.
did
So-
think
Yeah, I
it
probably
was the
have
same way. Doesn't he periodically make appearances in Ninja Turtle comics?
Yes.
Yeah.
I loved him. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he was a cool
So-
character.
He was
Yeah,
in the
so-
animated show
Yeah,
an
he
episode or
was.
two too. Yeah.
Mhm.
Exactly. Yes. So this show is about his nephew, pretty much, and kind of
Oh,
his
okay.
nephew trying to live up to, live
Oh,
up to his legacy, right?
grandfather's
So,
legend. Oh, sweet. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So it's kind of a continuance, but it's a new story.
yeah,
like it.
they're trying to.
There you go.
There it is, right there.
There you go.
Oh,
I'm looking
it
at-
already looks amazing.
I'm looking at the exact same
Yeah.
article.
Yes.
And what's great about it is there's going to be not only young fans, but it's going to appeal to the older audience as well, because they grew up with this comic book,
Yeah.
Right.
So it's really, really exciting. It was my first Comic-Con interview. And unfortunately it was through Zoom. I would have loved for it to be in person, but it was really cool. I had a really good time not hearing
That's awesome.
any crowd screaming or laughing.
Yeah.
God, it's gonna be so nice to go back to a
Oh yeah.
comic convention.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
a convention in
Dude,
general.
we need that. We need that
We
San
miss
Diego
it.
Comic Con.
Yeah.
I have
We-
never been. So are you guys the type that will you guys do cosplay? Do you guys do cosplay or
I've kind of thought about it, but I've never done it.
We've only been once.
And we've only been
there
once
was-
for one
and
day.
for one day, because
for
that's what we
Comic-Con.
got
That
lucky
was
for.
Yeah. But that
But,
got us in the pool, and we ended up scoring tickets for that next year. But then COVID happened,
Right.
Oh,
and then
bummer.
continued happening. So it's been
Aw.
postponed twice.
Yep.
But we still have our tickets. We just, we're just having them continuing on. So
Yeah.
when things go back to normal, we're
So
going.
you could use those
Yep.
tickets. Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Yep.
great.
Yeah.
So if you guys had to choose a character to cosplay with or cosplay as, who would it be?
Oh,
Man, I got a couple.
Ooh.
I don't
got
even
a- I
know.
got a-
What
I
would
got
you
a
do,
couple.
Jerry?
Well, first off, I'd have to go in touch with like little Jerry, and my first day would have to be like Michelangelo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Ninja
Wow.
Turtle. Michelangelo
Ninja Turtle.
or Leonardo. And if I want to get second day, I think I would do I'd be Venkman.
Oh, dang. You go all out. You're going to change each
Wait
day?
a minute.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I was gonna say, wait a minute. Like if you're gonna go multiple days, like you got to change the costume. That's a lot of work.
You should. I
Have
mean, like, it's
to.
gonna be weird, like wearing the
that's
same
the thing.
thing
And,
for.
and
I guess
going back
huh?
going
Yeah.
back to
days.
documentaries, I've watched documentaries on like cosplay competitions or just like behind the scenes on Comic-Con, and so many people that cosplay do a costume a day like that. Or
Oh, sometimes multiple costumes.
yeah,
a day.
sometimes multiple
Oh
costumes.
my god.
Yeah.
But
Or
like,
they
I would-
even
I
like
would do
ship
one
their
a day.
costume in advance.
Yeah, but I would do like one a day if I like really want to like commit to it. I would do like one a day or one a couple
Like
days.
if people wear multiple cosplay outfits, where do they change? Like in the bathroom?
Oh no, they're at
No,
the
they just go
hotel.
back- go
There's a
back to the
hotel.
hotel.
They're a
right next
hotel.
to the
Yeah.
convention center.
They normally just change different days, not throughout
San Diego
the day.
is beyond packed. It's so
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's beyond packed. Like all the hotels are booked. Like oh yeah.
Wow.
But like the Hard Rock, I think is right across the
Mhm.
street.
Mhm.
And then I think it's the Marriott or the Hilton, which is right
The
next
Marriott is
to
the
convention
main.
center. Yeah.
Yep.
So most people
So-
just do that and just walk to the convention.
I would do two.
I mean,
Oh.
like
Yeah.
for me, Nathan Drake,
Of course.
and
I mean, you've already been him before.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
This man.
Yeah, to
Let's
take
go,
that
man.
out.
Of course.
Whipping it out, just whipping it out. Okay.
What about
Yeah.
you, Theo?
I actually have no idea. Like, if I could grow a beard, I'd probably go Joel from
Oh, Last of
Why-
Us.
Yeah, Last of Us. I'd
That'd
go
be
as
cool.
Joel.
That's
be a lot
good
of fun.
idea.
I can see you doing Hawkeye.
Yeah,
Oh,
Hawkeye would be
Hawkeye
would be a
would be
lot of
sweet.
fun. Yeah.
Did you do archery? right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do archery. Yeah.
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 I don't
That
have
would be
I don't
kinda
have
cool.
the arrows behind the back though. I could do that. I need to figure that out. Oh, I like that. Yeah, I could do Hawkeye. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Jason?
I used to cosplay a lot with a bunch of my friends back like in high school, a little bit into college.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, we would always have like big group cosplays of whatever like anime that we were watching at the time, or video games, whichever one like was the big thing. Like in Naruto, my friend was
Mhm.
like
Oh, sick.
my friend was
Akatsuki?
Choji. I dressed up as Shino.
Oh, nice, dude. Oh, you're
So-
total Shino.
Yeah, so I was there, and then like my friends would dress up as other characters as well. Yeah, we would cosplay here and there once in a while, and now I'm like, okay, I'm not caught up with things lately, so I would just be like, oh, you know what? I'll be down to like dress up as a
See-
random person over here, or like, oh yeah, this person, something that has a beard, something that has like.
I could see Jason doing too. Willem from the original Clerks,
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
because he was in the trench coat, had his beard going and everything. B, if he was just fully shaved,
Oh,
would be the guy from Cowboy Bebop.
oh, with the
Oh,
suit and
that's a
everything.
good
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, with the
That'd
suit
be
and
a good
everything.
one.
Spike?
Oh, what-
John Cho,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, Spike.
Yeah,
John Cho.
Man,
That looks
I am so
really,
looking forward to
I'm
this.
So,
Like, I'm
dude,
so
I'm
looking
so looking
hyped
forward to
on
that
that.
series.
No idea.
I can't wait for that series, dude. Oh man,
Oh.
and it looks and dude, and
It looks good.
so perfectly done. Their whole announcement trailer was the beginning credits was genius. It was
Took you
awesome.
back to your younger days, huh?
Oh,
You were
yeah.
like, oh,
Days.
Cowboy Bebop. Yep. Netflix is coming out with some good stuff. You know, I gotta say,
They are.
I just watched Squid Game. Have you guys seen that?
Oh,
No,
I
I've
started
been
the
hearing
first
good things about
episode.
it.
so
I started the
good.
first episode.
Can we talk about? I'm telling you. I mean, Korean
Squid Game?
foreign
Yes.
films and
Squid
just
Game.
Yes,
TVs.
Squid Game.
Squid Game. Just their filmmaking is
Yeah.
so good.
Oh, yeah.
So good.
They've gone. They
The angles
literally
they get
has-
at is
has
so
gone to the
amazing.
next level.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
like, I don't want to give it away for the guys. And have you
Yeah,
watched
don't
all of
give
it,
it away.
Mallory?
I've watched all of it.
Okay, so
Oh.
like for me personally, and both me and my wife kind of agreed, if they took out like the last 2 minutes of the series, I would have been like mind blown, like
Oh,
so crazy.
Yeah.
Like it
that
Game of Thrones to me for like 2 minutes, and I was like,
yeah, I mean, yeah, that
Are we
last,
talking
like,
final season of Game of Thrones type bad?
I mean, like I assume, I've never watched it, but like I felt like I knew exactly what was going on. But like the last 2 minutes, like I was like, oh.
I think what they wanted to do was they wanted to kind of, they wanted to hint like there's going to be a second season, and
I
then
know that's what I
now
think.
something is going to happen, and here's where the main character here's what the main character is going to do now,
Yeah,
type of deal. I think that maybe that was their intention, but you know what's incredible? The person who wrote it, he also directed it and produced it, all three.
dang.
And it's every episode is so unique, and
Oh, so
and
good.
I will say the acting is spectacular. Would
Yeah.
you agree, Jason?
Yes. Oh,
The
the acting
acting-
is very spectacular, and
and
you
just-
feel like you're like in it. You feel like you're in it.
And what's amazing about it is there's so many, like, they touch on so many different subjects
Yeah.
that
They
are
do.
relevant today.
they
And
do.
I'm talking like social, political, just so many things that are relevant today that are happening. You're gonna watch that and be like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
this reminds me of
That
something.
psychological, like,
Right. Exactly. And
I've
it's
heard
so good.
everybody that likes Squid Game is goes back and watch an older Netflix one that's kind of along the same lines. I don't know if you guys watched it, but it's Alice in Borderland.
oh, yes,
I haven't
I
seen
need to
that.
watch that. I need
Uh-uh.
to watch
You
that.
Alice in
need to
Borderland.
watch that.
Yeah.
It is so crazy. It mind screws you so hard. Like
Yeah.
I expect worse than Squid Game. I haven't watched Squid Game yet, but it just mind screws you so bad.
Yeah, I need to write that down on my list because there's just something about just the creativity with foreign films in general. They're just fantastic. Most of them that I've seen, or TV series in general, most of them that I've seen have been fantastic. But just like Jason, that doll that sings that song when they play that game.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it because you guys haven't
Is it the
seen
same
yet.
doll in red light, green light? Is it the same doll?
Okay, yeah, I mean that's doll.
Okay.
Yeah.
But just the little details of that song that she sings every single time.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
When she's saying red light, green light. And the funny thing about it is this show, they have an English dubbed version. It's not the same. Not the same, man.
Oh, really?
Like,
okay. That's good to know.
You have to watch it. Watch it in Korean because with subtitles because it's not the same. Because literally the doll is just going red light, green light, red light, and it's not the same. When you watch the show in Korean, she sings this like really haunting song, and it matches so well with what's happening in the scene, and it just freaks you out in a really good way.
Okay.
Most foreign films I do that with. Watch it in its original language track.
You
and
have
then
to
subtitling it
because
like the movie Brotherhood of the Wolf, Le Pacte de Coup. It's a French film, but it was really, really good. And the problem is that the English doesn't match up to the French. So
it
the
never
mouths
does.
Just drives me nuts.
It's really interesting because when I was watching it dubbed, they tried as best as they can, the voice actors, to stay within the time frame of the mouthing, kind of like how they do with anime and stuff like that. However, it's like the inflections and just the act, it just didn't. They tried their best to match it, but it's just the acting is just so incredible that you need to actually see it.
It's different with animation because the mouths, you don't see the articulation of the lips,
right?
And the mouth.
Exactly.
It kind of throws you out of the whole fantasy.
Or you kind of have more free. You kind of have more freedom with the emotion because it's drawn versus seeing it on somebody else's face.
Correct.
Speaking of seeing things on people's faces.
Oh, geez.
We have another. Theo's going to be adding another year to his this weekend.
Yes, another wrinkle going on.
It's
my birthday this weekend.
Trip around the sun.
Oh my gosh! Happy birthday!
So we're gonna say happy birthday early, a couple days. For those that are listening to the 33 podcast over the weekend, his birthday will be on Sunday when the episode does release on YouTube and our podcast platforms.
Happy birthday, baby!
But for those on Twitch, wish good old Theo happy birthday.
Yes, I'm getting old.
Theo.
Catching up to the rest of you.
Birthday? What are you gonna do?
So far I've only made plans with my dad. We're gonna go to the shooting range and shoot some pool.
Ooh.
And at the very least, we're also gonna plan to watch that new Gerard Butler movie, Cop Shop.
Oh, sick! Nice.
Yeah. So nothing too exciting. I still at least hope if things ever clear up that I'll make another trip for a birthday like I did for London. So I definitely want to make that another international trip.
Oh, that's fun. Is that kind of your ritual? You kind of go.
I wanted it to be. It didn't last very long.
Once again, thank you, COVID.
I went for 30 in 2018, and I just it didn't have the funds for the very next year, and then COVID happened. So, but I at least have growing funds for the next next trip.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think eventually we need to make that Italy trip happen too, Theo. That we all were talking about and planning, and
Italy and Greece are the top for the next one.
Oh man,
I gotta wait for the kids to get a little bit older first. But yeah. So it's nice.
But yeah, you gotta watch Squid Games, guys.
Yes.
Squid Games.
I will.
I will start it over in the original Korean.
Don't do it English dub. It's not the same. It's not the same.
I will give him props that at least the dub so far with what I watched was pretty decent because they did stay within the time frame. And at least the actors kind of like their lip movement is really small, so you don't really notice it as much because they're not necessarily pronouncing things as you would with like English words.
Like English, yeah.
It's nice. It's not too bad, but I'll do the Korean.
Yeah, do the Korean.
Yeah.
You'll like it, and like I said, I literally binge watched it. It was just that good, just because the writing was incredible. The characters, oh my gosh, the characters were just so specific, weren't they, Jason? They were specific.
Super dynamic too, where like you could feel like you can understand what they're thinking, and you're like, oh man, like, oh, I can't
Does
wait
it
to see what's
speed
going
up
on.
pretty quick after like because I've only watched half of the first episode, and I feel like they really built up that main character for a long time. I think they were just a little too long, and I'm just curious if it like speeds up with the games start happening.
Once the games start happening,
Okay.
you'll start to be like, oh my god, I gotta watch the next one.
And then I think it's really interesting because it's also not just about him, but we get an insight to the other characters as well. And, you know, for the other characters and kind of where they came from.
Yeah, they develop
kind of how
all of them.
Oh yeah, and how they interact with the main character. So, and then the ending is gonna blow your mind because you're gonna be like, "What?
Oh,
okay.
I didn't see this happening."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah, really good. Oh,
Okay.
Really good.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, you'll have to check out Alice in Borderland since you're done with
Alice in
Squid Game.
Borderland as well.
Dude, I looked it up really quick. That looks jacked up.
It is jacked up. It's like an isekai where they get transported to another world that is a mirror image of Japan, and they're forced into doing games that's kind of like a Saw game type of deal, where you're trying to figure out puzzles and whether or not you need to sacrifice somebody on your team in order to make it through or whatever. And the primary goal is that every time that you win a game, you get a card from a deck, and you have to finish a deck in order to supposedly escape or get your wish. And each card represents the level of difficulty of the game and what you actually have to do. So like it's not necessarily a spoiler, but if it's like a heart card, somebody has to die, period.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, it's insane. It's a good show.
Okay, I'll check it out. Yeah, I'll check those out.
I'll just go watch The Cube, thanks.
Right?
It's time for me to binge watch.
How many episodes? How many episodes is it?
Oh, I don't remember. I think it's like 10. It's pretty short, but it's like an hour per episode.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's it's kind of like Escape Room too. Like since he mentioned The Cube, it's kind of like Escape Room.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like it is 8 episodes.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Episodes average looks like 40 to 50 minutes.
Okay, so not bad.
Yeah. Bingeable.
Oh yeah, definitely bingeable.
I got a day off tomorrow. I know what my day off is gonna be.
Nice.
I definitely had one of those where it's like, oh, I have work tomorrow. Should I watch another one? Yeah. Yes, I should.
Yeah.
Yes, I should.
Absolutely.
I'll sacrifice some of my energy for work tomorrow. No problem. I gotta get this. I gotta see what happens next.
Right.
I'm gonna finish watching. If knock on wood, as long as everything goes well tomorrow, I'll be watching The Chair while I'm working on Excel spreadsheets tomorrow.
There you go.
Oh yes.
Because I want to get it finished.
Yeah, for sure.
So I have Squid Game in the Chair to watch tomorrow. I took a long weekend for my birthday, so I have tomorrow off, so I can binge watch all of it.
Good. Sandra Oh is just like a dynamic force. I'm telling you, she could do everything. She could do comedy. She could do drama. She could do it all.
She's so hilarious. She's so hilarious how she delivers.
I'll never forget. One of my all-time favorite performances is Sideways. I love that movie. She's great.
I have not seen that movie since it came out, and I got it as a free rental.
Oh, there you go.
I like, and you know what's great about her as an actress? She picks and chooses her roles very specifically. She's very specific with her roles. I don't know if you've noticed that, but she doesn't. I mean, she doesn't like to, I guess, like I don't want to say like perpetuate stereotypes. She just wants roles that just are human and just have a human voice rather than,
like,
you know what I mean?
I feel like a lot of her roles that she ends up picking is ones that she ends up making sure that she has a lot of creative freedom with.
Yes.
Because a lot, like if you look at all of her roles, she really makes it her own and she really puts her own touch into it.
Yeah, she does stand out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you remember Princess Diaries, she was hilarious.
Right?
Do you remember?
She was hilarious.
She was. Oh my gosh, she was so.
And it was
funny.
just those perfect moments, like, oh, you don't need to curtsy. Of course. I'm so sorry. Like
even Grace.
She was
like,
great.
There's scenes
Grace.
there's scenes she steals completely away from Pompeo.
Oh yeah.
You know, that is just right there in the moment. So
have any of you seen her in Killing Eve yet though? Like
yes.
Killing Eve so good.
Yeah.
You have to see
I
it.
actually haven't seen it yet.
She's so funny in that.
The fact that all these roles that she plays like don't necessarily have to be Asian, but
oh yeah,
she's having like a human experience, and that's the cool thing about it is anybody could play it, but she nails it. Like these are her roles, you know what I mean? And it has nothing to do with like with race. It has nothing to do with like stereotypes. She's playing a human being having human being experiences with the
and
chair.
She makes it her own.
Exactly.
Yeah.
With the chair, I mean, she has to be, it's her first time playing a single mom. Oh my gosh. She has all these like different plates that she has to like balance.
And the dad doesn't speak English at all. And
okay.
Yeah.
So what's cool about it, she's able to they were able to incorporate a lot of the Korean culture, which is great. And I remember talking to Sandra and Amanda Pete about this, where they had a discussion about whether they wanted the dad to speak some English. And Sandra was like, no, I want him to speak Korean. Because that happens. And as when you're living with your parents or living with, when you have family members that only speak that one language, that foreign language, and you speak to them in English, right?
Yeah.
That happens all the time. So she kept that Korean culture in there. And I think that's so cool. So cool. And I remember there's this one scene in episode 3 that we were shooting called the Town Hall. I think it's episode 3. I'm not quite sure. But we were standing right next to each other. And she looks at me, she goes, oh my God, Mallory, look at us. Look at us. 2 Asian people standing right next to each other. And we're not related. We don't have an accent. I was like, yeah, we're not, doing karate,
or have a camera in your hand doing the iPad, taking photos of everything.
Yeah, being tourists. Yeah,
that was me.
Cool.
That was me in New York.
You gotta be a tourist. That was me, like going onto the private jet. I'm like taking pictures inside the private jet. I was being a tourist, going up in that plane. I'm like, oh, let me take a picture of these seats. So yeah, it was. She's fantastic, and the little girl is really good in that too. Her name is Everly. She plays the daughter. Oh, she's really good, really good in there too. The whole cast is really great. It's such a great cast.
Oh yeah. So Mallory, this has been fun tonight.
Always
fun.
We need
to do this more often.
Always fun when you join us.
Back and forth to Pittsburgh.
Obviously, you have the best stories. You have the best stories.
Yeah.
I appreciate you saying that, because like I don't sometimes I don't like talking about myself, because I don't want to just seem like I'm boasting or bragging, but I gotta say they were just, I'm never gonna forget these experiences, and I'm just so grateful and thankful that I have these memories, and I'm gonna keep them and cherish them forever, and I'm gonna tell the whole freaking world about them.
Absolutely.
They were so
Right.
awesome.
Heck
I'm not gonna apologize for it, because I'm just so grateful, to have been a part of this brilliant show. So grateful to Amanda Pete and Jay Duplass who thought about me for the role, and just everybody. I'm just so grateful for everyone.
But that goes to show you your hard work.
Yes.
And the way you're
Paid
doing
off.
things, it's paying off dividends.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Yes. Yes.
Now
I
the
do
rest
believe
of
it.
the world, gets to see how much you shine and how
Yep.
talented you are.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I hope so. So watch The Chair, you guys. You gotta
Yes.
watch The Chair
And
and also Squid Game. Watch The Chair.
I'm gonna check them both out. Yes.
and you know this, you are more than welcome back literally anytime you want. So if you're
I
bored,
know.
just
Yeah.
shoot me a message
Yeah.
and be like, hey,
Please.
let me come hang out with you guys tonight. I'll be like, cool, here you go.
Yeah.
But you gotta get me the updated shirt.
Yep,
Absolutely.
that has
Yeah,
the,
We
so I
will.
can wear the updated
Oh, yeah.
shirt next time.
we'll be out there.
I'm
That's
repping.
easy.
Be out there
repping
and
through.
Guarantee.
November.
there in
We'll be out there in
November.
November. Yeah.
on Jason's
on my
wedding
anniversary with my
anniversary
wife,
weekend.
Yeah.
like that's when they're coming out. Like,
Bad timing.
Come on.
We're still we're still putting all the blame on Jerry for that one.
Yeah.
Yes,
Sorry,
that is all his.
sorry, man.
So with that being said, once again, Mallory, always a pleasure. Anytime we have you on.
Thank you guys.
Yes,
As
thank you.
Jason puts
It
it,
was fun.
you always have a spot on the
Always.
couch.
this couch.
Oh, I love
yeah,
it.
the
love it.
next couch.
You know, the next
Next
couch, I
game
think,
night.
next, we need to update the couch. It's been a little while.
Soon.
Looking forward to
Yeah.
seeing
Soon.
what creative
Um,
couch options you have.
I don't know, like I've been going pretty classic. I might go a little crazy on the next one. I don't know.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm thinking about it.
I want you to do the couch
But,
that's in the shape of lips, like back in
Oh,
the 80s.
Oh, sir.
But with that, to everybody that swung by Twitch tonight, thank you for hanging out with us tonight and listening to all the different stories, right here in the moment about, Mallory and Sandra Oh and everything like that. They were great to hear. We appreciate you guys stopping in as always, as well as to all those that are going to be listening to the podcast and watching it this coming weekend when we release it over to YouTube and our updated crashinggamenight.com website. It's appreciated, guys, especially in these day and ages where we've got so many people that have been impacted by Hurricane Ida.
Mhm.
The rains up in, the Northeast that have been, just hammering, New York and all of that, plus everything that's going on around the world in Afghanistan, folks that were impacted by the earthquake that hit Australia, people that are, experiencing petrol shortages over in England right now, for all of you guys to take the time out of your nights and you come to us for an escape. Thank you. It means the world of us that you guys come and hang out with us and listen to us and use us for your escape from daily grind. So like I always say during these times though, just be excellent to each other. Stay frosty.
Ooh, staying frosty. That's right, baby. That's right, listeners. That's right, viewers. Thank you all.
It's
for
Jerry
staying
getting chills from
frosty.
80 degrees in Arizona.
I got the chills from that. Oh, I'm just kidding. No, it's actually quite hot out here. But once again, thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you for viewing. Mallory, you are always welcome. Please come back, and thank you so much for joining us. Once again, guys, the struggle is still going on. Support your Black Lives Matter. Stop the Asian hate, and please support your LGBTQ plus communities. If you see something, record it. If you see something, once again, say something. Don't just stand there. Show your support and lend out a helping hand or a crisp high five.
Or if we're social distancing, make sure to do this. That
Oh yeah, the elbow.
The elbows.
Do that elbow.
The
But also-
elbow, the fist bump. Yeah.
But overall, guys, let's just try and be kind to each other. Let's just stop all this craziness and spread more of the love. And thank you, guys.
Thank you. Yeah. And again, thank you again, Mallory. I want to shout out to the people on the chat, Strifers. Shout out to you for, keeping the conversation going in there. But all in all, please, I know every week that I don't know if Theo did it for me. I hope he did. Please, yeah, if you have the ability to get vaccinated. We are at hopefully the end of a pandemic. I mean, we're coming up on the 2-year anniversary, not too far away, and it's kind of a grim a grim realization. So please, we are starting to see more cases, more variants come out. So I know they are still unsure about the booster shots, but still, if you have the ability to get vaccinated for the first shot, the second shot, we need to do our part so we can get everything back rolling again.
And if not for yourself, do it for the kids who can't get it and are not protected.
Yeah, and for the ones that aren't protected. So
let's make it safe for everyone.
Exactly. Social distance when you can. And a special thank you again to all the essential workers out there. Still, the ones in the hospital, the ones in the retail, the ones that I work with as well.
Delivery people.
Yeah, delivery.
Yep.
All of you guys out there, I know from firsthand experience that we are doing work where just send them a thank you. Like they are working hard. They are working when they are scared to work. So please just, wear a face mask. It's not that much harder. We've been doing it for almost 2 years now. So please, if you can't get vaccinated, at least wear a face mask and social distance when you can. But again, Mallory, anytime. My man, Theo.
Of course.
Theo.
Mallory, we love you. We can't wait until the next time to see you.
Yeah.
But everybody out there, thanks for joining us tonight. If you didn't, thanks for listening. But until next time, TTFN, ta-ta for now.
Not everybody.
Goodbye. Farewell.